everybody, my name is Ashelie Joseph if you don't know who I am, and I'm coming back with a second video, part 2 to the business series. Today I'm going to be talking about research on ingredients, on products, on how to go about finding the products, and just like research in general that you should keep in mind if you want to start your own business. As I mentioned, I wanted to start my own cosmetics line. So with that being said, I figured, why not share some of the websites and information that I had to use in order to do my own business. This video is going to be specifically just for those who just want to start their own business. And you can use this information for any business that you want. This is general research that you're going to need. So with that being said, if you want, take some notes. I'll leave the general idea of everything inside the description box below. I will also link the first video in the description box below. And now that I kind of mentioned everything that I'm going to be leaving in the description box, let's start off with some information. Now, I have my laptop here, just like I did for my first video. It has notes on the research that you may want to keep in mind when starting your own business. And if you see me looking down, it's because I have my laptop here and I may need a reminder of what it is that I need to talk about. Now that you decided, okay, I want to start a business, and you're like, okay, what is it that I need in order to start my business? How do I go about buying things, items, and what is the important things? You're going to need to do research, and this research is going to involve mostly looking up on the internet. Like I mentioned in my first video, you're gonna need a name, and you should think of ideas of what your name should be. Now that you came up with a couple ideas, now you have to actually come up with a physical name. Like, for example, my ideas that I came up with is a.j.beautie or a.j. Cosmetic. It was between those two ideas that I wanted to start my cosmetics line for, and I ended up choosing a.j. Cosmetics after I found out the information that I needed in order to pursue that name. In the same area of finding a name, you need to know whether or not the name is even available or if it's taken. And with that being said, when I was doing my research, I came across this website called directincorporation.com, where I basically typed in my name. I basically typed in where I live, and I also typed in the name of the business that I wanted to have. And with that being said, after I typed that all in, within 24 hours they sent me an email stating if whether or not the business name is taken or if whether or not it's available. And my business name wasn't taken, it was available. And I recommend that you go to that website if you want to know whether or not your business name is going to be available or if it's taken or not. They also continue to send you emails on how to go about getting your license, your official business license. But it was just really helpful for me, so that's why I'm recommending it to those out there that want to start their own business. Okay, so now that you have a business name, you want to look at packaging for your orders. You can use packaging from UPS. UPS has boxes that you can get for free, and they also have like bubble mailers that you can also get for free, or like big envelopes that you can get for free. So you can check out UPS for that. But if you want to be a little bit more fancy, you can check out Amazon. I know Amazon has some really nice bubble mailers and stuff like that, just to like give you an idea of what I'm talking about. I have a bubble mailer here. It's in the color rose gold, and I got this one from Amazon. I'll leave a link to that specific bubble mailer if you're interested in that one. But yeah, you want to get packaging that's really nice, and you don't have to get, like, you can use UPS boxes and stuff like that. Like, you don't have to get really nice packaging, but a little tip that I like to keep in mind is that, like, you want to make sure that everything just looks nice in general. Okay, so with packaging and with having a name out the way, you may want to even consider having a logo. Now, the reason why I decided to add this as part of my research is because you can do research on logo designs, and you can also do research on, people that would that you can pay in order to create a logo. Now, some websites that I have used or that I can share with you guys is canva.com Canva.com. You can use that to make logos. You can use that to make art design. You can use that for just about anything. YouTube templates. You can even use that to like make business cards. You want to keep that in mind. You can also use a Vistaprint. You can create stickers with your logo on it. You can create business cards. That's actually where I got my business cards from. Another place that you may want to even consider doing a logo design is also, recently I came across this app called Faro. I think that's how you say it. It's a green app, and you can pay people to make your design for you. You can also use Etsy. I think that's how you say it. Etsy is a website where you can pay people to create a logo for you, or you can have them, if you have a logo design already, you can just have them send you stickers or post-its or whatever it is. You literally just go on the website, type in whatever it is that you want inside the search engine, and it'll give you options and prices of what it is that you put within the search engine. Now, when it comes to where to buy the product, these are some websites that you may want to keep in mind. You want to look at some vendors because you want to buy it wholesale. And with buying it wholesale, you end up getting more for a cheaper price. And some wholesale websites that you may want to check out is Alibaba.com and AliExpress.com. You can even also check out Amazon. Amazon, depending on what it is that you want, they may have it where like you can buy it in bulk. You can also even use social media to an extent, being how people have noticed how social media is so influential. A lot of wholesale vendors sometimes would be on social media. So if you was to go on Instagram and type up mink lash vendors, you would end up getting posts about people who sell mink lashes wholesale. So that's just kind of like an example of, using social media to your extent. And then another really important website, which is a very known website, would be Google. You might want to use Google. Literally just type in wholesale vendors for whatever the product is. Google will become like your best friend. Now, after you've done the research on the name of the product, the name of your business, how you're going to sell the product, the packaging for the product, where to like get logo designs, where to find wholesale, stuff like that, you want to keep in mind if you need ingredients. This is not for everyone, because if you're buying products that don't need to be made, that don't need ingredients, then you won't need this in the sense. But if you are going to be creating, items that involve DIYs, like lip balm or like lip scrubs, things like that, you're gonna need to look at ingredients and DIYs. With looking at DIYs, you want to look up inspiration for the ingredients that you need. You want to use Google, you want to use YouTube, if need be use Instagram. Just try to find ways to look up information on DIYs so that you know how to make the product and how to get the product into the packaging and so forth like that. Okay, so being that you did your research and everything, then now you're ready to kind of move on to part 3, which would be like promotions and stuff. I won't be talking about that in this video, but I will leave the link for part 3 in the description box below, so that if you want, you can just click that right after this video. But basically, I'm just gonna give you guys a quick rundown because this video was a little bit shorter than I thought. You want to do your research on your name, your business name. Then you want to do your research on whether or not the business name is available. Then you want to do your research on the packaging for your items. Then you want to do your research on how to get wholesale for your items. If you're gonna have a logo, you want to do research on a logo design. You want to use social media and platforms like Google and wholesale websites like AliExpress and Alibaba in order to get your products or to get whatever it is that you need for the business. And am I missing anything? I think that's really it, just those 6 points. Oh, I did mention this in my first video. You need to do research on laws and rules specifically towarding whatever it is that your business is going to be like. When I did my research for my cosmetics line, I searched up whether or not the FDA needs to approve of your cosmetics, makeup, and stuff like that. With that being said, I did specific research for my cosmetics line. So my research may not be the same as the research that you might have to do for your business. You want to do research within that kind of general idea of whether or not there's any laws and rules, and even so taxes that you may need to keep in mind when creating your business. So those are basically the general 7 points. It probably wasn't in order. But those are the general 7 points that you want to keep in mind. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment down in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in part 3 of these business series.